Hello everyone! Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to continue on with some Dawntrail. Last time we finished up the Feat of Repast and we learned about the history of the people of this region, the single-head and two-headed tribe in the lower region, and then the cat people, these guys, I forget their exact names. We learned about how they were at war and then Papa and his crew ended up resolving their conflict, and we learned this through creating the recipe for the feat. Thankfully, we got paired up with the second promise and not the first promise or Mr. Two-Head. Now we've finished up with the upper region, we're gonna head into the lower region. Let's not dilly-dally anymore and get started. Need to talk to Alpha Node over here, and then we'll head on down. A father's grief. The next feat awaits, and Alpha Node would have you on the road as soon as possible. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Taingbek Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Well, yeah, that's right. We learned about that when we were looking for the leaves for the recipe, I believe. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village surroundings. If Aaronville would oblige me with a tour? Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Alize, please. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me the opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. That's right. Well, I believe we learned that the earring came from here or something like that. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Brilliant? I mean, I guess. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Oh, time to question the locals again. Alright, locals? Who are we going to be questioning today? Looks like we gotta check the very convenient orange circle. And there's our first victim, target, local. This fellow looks promising. Definitely older than I am. Well, I mean, yeah, most people are. Isn't she supposed to be like 19 or something? I hope someone in Xbr'aal knows something. Hello, grizzled villager. A foreign mage, 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby, oh. I see where this is going. This quest is called The Father's Grief. Yeah, I see where this is going. A baby girl, as I recall. It definitely wasn't Xbr'aal. Is the Xbr'aal's like 19 or 20? I mean, yeah, I guess that would be 20 years ago, so it could be her, but it's probably not. Especially since this quest is called A Father's Grief. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hunmu Rook. He is already Br'aax then. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. I don't think it was Xbr'aal, but thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. But it would be funny, it would be interesting if it was. If you want to know more about that mage, I suggest speaking to Hunmu Rook. He's sure to remember him. Alright, let's go talk to Hunmu Rook. See if he does know more. I'm sure he does, because that's how these quests play out. Also, I just remembered I can mount up. Oh right, he's the... yeah. This may be the very lead I was hoping for. The Hunmu Rook has been to Xbr'ax for over 20 years. That's before I was even born, we know, Wuk Lamat. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Xbr'ax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Uh-oh. Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is my family nonetheless. That's right, because Gulf Badezian is a hearer, if I recall correctly, and then he adopted her at some point. A foreign mage did indeed visit Xbr'ax, Master Gulf. Yep, that's him. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Again, the title of this quest is A Father's Grief. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urukopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokoi claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Brillian. May I request a moment of your company? My time is precious, old man. You better make this quick. Go on, we'll wait for you. Nope, I should have talked to Wuk Lamat and Xbr'aal first. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Oh good, now I get a chance to talk to them. Go on, see what Hunmu Rook needs. So in order to get my answers, I need to find the Golden City. Oh, that's a simple task, just keep doing MSQ. Well, that's my intent from the first. I'll do everything in my power to make it happen. Alright, let's go talk to the old guy. Let's see, yep, there he is. Also, let me double check ether currents. South, okay. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mr. Xbr'aal's plea has softened my resolve. Oh, you're gonna tell me but not her? As the leader of our community, I'm gladdened to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of your journey thus far, I guess? Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuk Lamat. Oh, that's for sure. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Ah, okay, this is the father whose grief, that we see the grief. I guess the little girl might actually be Xbr'aal. Girls are rarely born among Xbr'aal. Okay, that's the explanation why there's so few big cat girls. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old. An accident, it was said. But I knew better. Uh-oh. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. I bet it was a two-head. Once bitter enemies, the Bakool Ja Ja and Xbr'aal had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Xbr'aal. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote. Was it cenote? I think it was. And gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Huh? Did I read that wrong? I swear he just said that she died. And now he's saying that he gave her, that it's Wuk Lamat. I mean, we saw in the previous stream when we actually arrived at the village, he gave an interesting look towards Wuk Lamat. And I had already guessed that this was the case. But I must have misread the text before because it sounded like he said that she died. Like flat out died. Anyway, maybe I'm reading this wrong. Anyway. Though she was born to lead the Xbr'aal, fate had greater plans for Wuk Lamat. Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. Man, everybody really wants to tell us things. Why are we so trustworthy? If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Xbr'aal still burns. And that's probably what we're going to be dealing with in Mamuk once we get there. As part of the feat. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. Don't worry, she won't die in my hands. Also, this Dutch angle, that Dutch angle there, to give you that off-kilter feel. They did the same kind of thing when they were doing the Minion cutscenes at the end of Endwalker. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. I already was, bro. By the other father. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? I'm already on the case, bro. You don't need to worry about it. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliolal, but a concerned father. Yeah, he said the same thing. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Don't worry, it will. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm really good at keeping secrets considering I literally can't talk. Oh, guess who was listening? Well, that's annoying and convenient. Taking a stand. Is this a JoJo reference? Hunmu Rook stands quietly, his expression one of old pain. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional, understandable. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. I feel better having spoken with you. My thanks. That's the best kind of work. I get rewarded for doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, let's head on back over to Wuk Lamat so we can do whatever. What were we gonna do exactly? I think we were gonna like... Oh yeah, we were investigating Krau's grandfather, seeing if we could find out more about him. So apparently he's either not so... Okay, apparently we're gonna fight now. Finished speaking with Hunmu Rook, have you? Yes, I have. Pawn star, you look lots of a cutscene still playing sequence is recommended set aside. Yep. Got your popcorn? Let's go. You're back. So what did Hunmu Rook want? He just wanted to ask me about something. It's a secret. It's alright. You don't have to say. Most importantly, the Tainbik Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Why can't we go and help them? Then I think I'll take this opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Like, she actually did a lot of the cooking, even though I have that 99 culinarian. Oh, time for an ambush. Are we gonna leave Wuk Lamat alone again? Is she gonna get kidnapped again? A nap does sound tempting. Well, you are a cat after all. Oh, now she's going off alone. A moment, promise. Mr. Two-Head? Or is it one of his goons? You're one of Bakool Ja Ja's. What do you want? If this was the goon that overheard the stuff. I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but no, it would be most unwise. I don't see how that would be unwise considering I'm standing right here. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when they're called. Follow me, promise. I suspect this one's gonna be voiced.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Ah, Mr. Two-Head. There he is. Oh.
Rook!
Hostages. Great.
Bakool Ja Ja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
I still don't see how he would just give up the throne to this guy.
Think he is? Foolish kitty. This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my... Your silence says it all.
I'm always silent. What are you talking about?
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them.
Wuk Lamat.
Just you and me.
Just give him the keystones. It doesn't matter. Just trust me on
That
this.
adventurer attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself!
I don't know how he expects to actually be given the throne with this kind of behavior.
You despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Yeah, this isn't going to turn out well.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
I don't know how these guards are supposed to fend me off.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Blessed bastards. That's good. Cowards don't stand a chance against Wuk Lamat. Actually, they probably do. You should back down before you get hurt. Don't worry, a scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all!
He's not gonna do anything if I'm gonna do something.
Don't look away, Salt. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
I don't know why we have so much confidence in Wuk Lamat, but okay.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Oh, we're gonna play as Wuk Lamat. Okay. Good thing she's a warrior. Or not. Oh, okay. As badly played as Wuk Lamat. Yeah, I figured that out. Though skillful in combat with Lamat will gain resolve, she needs unleashed power limit break. Oh, okay. She's gotta warm up like an anime character before she can use her super move. Not only do these attacks deal great damage and they will recover HP, use them early and often. I know how to do this. I know how to do MMO combat. Let me fight. Like, this isn't my first time playing as a different character. Let me just read this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Probably AoE. Healing. Yeah, I forget what that's called on the warrior. A ranged attack. And gap closer. Okay. Go.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Okay, she just has leech.
I'll cut you to shreds.
All of her attacks. Also, I should probably just get out of the way of that. Yeah. Oh no, she just got normal warrior 1, 2, 3. Okay.
More than enough for Miss Mittens.
Let's see. Probably should stand out of the way of those.
You eat dirt.
Okay, let's stand out. Okay, let's make him go through these. Oh, okay, that's how that works.
No more tricks, Bakool Ja Ja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Try this.
Okay, Wuk Lamat's gonna have her LB. Let's do it. Get out of the way of this. Use this often to heal up a bit.
Miss Mittens.
Here's the
no
LB.
longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Okay, I don't know what the green ones are.
What? Can't keep up.
How do you like these?
Shadow's siblings. That sounds like it's gonna be really annoying.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Start with this one. Okay, I gotta stay. I want to get behind that one.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her. This is the end for you.
Yes, time to do towers. Oops, I missed that one. I was trying to get one more attack, but I was facing the wrong way. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, those are circles. That's how that works.
Know your place.
Let's get knocked back into this one. What is this? Isn't this an AoE? Yeah, it is.
Not enough to claim
Another
the title of
LB.
Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
This is very repetitive.
Flee in an upstart. Why won't you die?
Oh, is this also work as a gap closer, won't it?
Show you the true power of the blessed.
All right, time to cheat.
I will be the next
Power
Dawn
of
servant,
keyboards.
and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Okay. When did she become an earthbender?
That's
Oh,
why
she's just
there's
a tank
no
LD,
way
okay.
I'll ever lose to the light of you.
What? But that was everything I had.
Right.
I can't stand it
Oh,
anymore.
now they're cheating.
Attack! This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us.
Oh, first promise, what? Or did I? No, I was wrong.
About your stupid pride?
Oh, interesting.
This is for Mamuk. We
Oh,
cannot
this is the
lose.
rebel group, okay. The ones that tried to kill her.
Oh, the great Bakool Ja Ja needs help, I see. Send
Man,
your
this is a bit
whole
hectic.
Army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
I'm gonna make sure to be targeting Bakool Ja Ja.
Confidence. What changed? She wasn't like this before.
Try and move them over a little bit so I can hit them with the AoE. There we go. LB one more time, that should probably be it. There we go. That one was a lot stronger. My years of warrior training have ready me to be able to play as Wuk Lamat. Is that something I should be proud of? Oh, now we get the keystones back. Or the keystone.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
Yeah, I'm questioning that too.
How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
Here, the protagonist power.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakool Ja Ja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
Uh-oh. Huh?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
Oh, he did it. Okay.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Ah, is this Papa? Or Papa 2? I guess he'd be Papa 1.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakool Ja Ja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakool Ja Ja, you truly are the Dawntrail
This guy.
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Bakool Ja Ja's daughter, and Tulihiola's next dawn servant.
Maybe not yet, but maybe you'll get there eventually. Like, literally, if her and, like, the Makote
Let's
guy
rejoin the
teamed up,
others.
they would do a pretty good job. If they once they get more experience. And really, even the first promise has his like pros. That's the wrong word. His strengths. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, his strengths are like his strength. He's just like so hell bent on proving himself and being strong and like being the strongest and all that. So much so that he's willing to go to war. Anyway, let's go out and talk to everyone and wrap this quest up. Did something happen while we were away? Nope, nothing. Nothing happened. There's a certain satisfied air about you, isn't that always? Erenville's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? Nothing happened. The twins ran me from one end to Utohomo horizon to the other, asking about everything from remote interest. Asking about everything of remote interest along the way. That sounds about right. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. Sure it was, I had literally no control of myself. But Bakool Ja Ja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say, I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. I think you probably needed that if it wasn't for Protagonist powers. Meanwhile, earlier in the second Promises camp. Oh, did they try and attack him too?
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Xbr'aal pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
Urianger the Wise.
but there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear, what hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations
He's learning.
that I failed to understand my own people.
He's learning. This is the whole point of the journey, man.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
He's learning.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy.
Says Thancred.
But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said.
Yep.
And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
Are they calling out the entire Final Fantasy XIV audience here?
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity.
Yeah, because you're a nerd, Urianger. That's why you had him on Brita.
Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
And you probably learned that from Brita.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation.
That is good motivation.
So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
Because his goal isn't bad, he's just forgetting.
You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
He's just not quite considering how that will affect the people.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Alright, let's talk to everyone again. Did something happen? Yeah, we got that one. Reveal both educational. Whether the provinces looks the same thing. Friends had me running. Yeah. Alright, Wuk Lamat. Into the Traverse. Wuk Lamat wishes to know how traversable the Tyene Beck Traverse is. Well, I mean, it's called Traverse, but it recently hasn't been very traversable. Also, I see that the Aether Current quest pops up. Well, I'm gonna do what I've been doing for the past 2 zones and just do a cleanup at some point. And we'll come back and just do all those at once. So we'll continue on just doing normal MSQ here. So what's the status of the Tyene Beck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Hamun Rook said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuk Lamat's stolen keystone. Don't need to worry about that, Xbr'aal. We got that all taken care of. The next feat will be our last, after all. By the way, they're saying this is going to be the last feat. But we're only halfway through MSQ. We're almost halfway through MSQ. Oh, I already got it back. You what? What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakool Ja Ja we're talking about. So you see, they tried to take the person that they say is my biological father hostage, but then I went all protagonist powers on them and took him down. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. Bested Bakool Ja Ja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. Oops, I thought I clicked on the zoom in. Ah, hello, Papa One. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tyene Beck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we can finally make for Mamook, like the title of the stream says. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakool Ja Ja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If indeed the city where Ken and Ram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. Yeah, he's already alluded that they're still being like an anti-cat people faction. It is true, the Dawn Servant received... Oh, I just remembered. In the previous stream, I believe we talked about... Wuk Lamat actually mentioned falling into a cenote. So that's interesting. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Kenton Ram in Mamook, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Xbr'aal and the Bakool Ja. But since that time, most of the Bakool Ja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamook. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Yeah, it sounds like this is gonna be a big pain. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamook, also of Tuliolal, if I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from and eat so much of Xbr'aal Pubil besides. Thank you for everything, Hamun Rook. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Zabort Cinderfield, due southeast. Alright, now we're finally heading over to Mamook. I'll make sure to watch out for any aether currents on the way there. Yeah, let's see, who are we going to pan over to? Ah, yes, Papa One watching his daughter walk away. How you have grown indeed. Alright, let's check aether currents. Okay, southwest. So, yeah, so there should be one over here or so, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be heading over this way. So I'll need to come back and get, that's one of the ones I'm going to need to come back and get later. And it looks like there's one all the way over there. Either way, it looks like we got to go all the way around here to this point. I'll make sure to watch for more aether currents. There might be one all the way over here somewhere. Or maybe even up north. I think there was one like right here, which means there's probably not going to be one up in this area, but maybe there will be one down here. Sir, I'm trying to look for aether currents. Ah, yes, there is one to the north. I'm going to grab that. Or at least I'm going to try and grab that. Maybe if it's all the way up here, then probably not. Yeah, it's too far north. I'm going to ignore it for now. It's one of the ones I'll just come back and get later. It's not too far from the aether point, the aether crystal, so it shouldn't be too difficult to just teleport to it and get it back. I can't fall on this, can I? Nope, invisible wall. What's that? Is that a hunt mark, or is that a mount? Oh yeah, it's a hunt mark. I'll leave that alone. Okay, south. There's the one 420 meters to the south, which is probably too far. Yeah, that's probably in this in the lower region, so I won't be able to get that one. Yeah, I suspect we're not gonna see anyone. Okay, south. That's a different one. But we actually have to get to the lower region before we can get that. So we'll probably try and get that one that's to the south after we get through this quest marker. Because this will actually take us into the lower region. Yeah, south. Alright, let's go and talk to everyone. I filled my bag with Xbr'aal Pubil before we left. Of course she did. But I'm down to my last servant already. Wuk Lamat, please. If Bakool Ja Ja ran this direction after losing to Wuk Lamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. Interesting. I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamuk. Maybe. After seeing that battlefield, I find it miraculous that the Dawn Servant was able to negotiate a peace. He's just built different. I mean, he literally has two heads, so I'd say he's built different. The traverse will bring us straight into the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? It's probably gonna be pink, considering like the mobs we've been seeing around here. Alright, I'll make sure to grab this Aether Current, which is probably like right out on the other side of this. It was like 200 right? Yeah, 159. That means I should be like passing it. Or I should be able to see it like right down there. Oh, Xbr'aal taking a stop and looking at stuff. Ah, it's blue, okay. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. That maybe if I was a small, it would be steep, but I'm a tall. Alright, I suspect the Aether Current will be like right outside here or something. Is it like up there? Okay, let's just talk to Alphanon. Don't worry about it. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. I don't know how you talked to one of the excavators because none of them were around. Apparently, Bakool Ja Ja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. I mean, he's got a hard head. He's got two hard heads, so that just makes it even stronger. That Wuk Lamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There is no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Alright, let's see. Let's head on through here. Oh, well, it looks like there's going to be something on the other side there, so... There's Alizé, let's go and talk to her. Erenville said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions. Oh yeah, facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. I mean, this has to at least be somewhat natural. I doubt they would dig out this much. Yeah, this is way too big for them to actually just dig it out on their own. Alright, there's Wuk Lamat and Erenville. Also, yeah, this is a lot, not quite what I expected. Definitely not quite what I expected. I didn't realize it would be this much tree cover. Also, you know, blue. Just look at this thing. What a vibrant glow. Alluring, isn't it? Yeah, it reminds me of, Ardent Wield a bit in Shadowlands. In more ways than one, take my paring stone and hold it close to that glowing rock. Your what stone? Your cutting stone? As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Interesting. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. Interesting. The heterogeneous aether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. Oh, so we're standing in a big pit of radiation. Okay. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Did Xbr'aal be merciful? There you are. Blue! It's all blue! Yeah, I know. A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Don't run ahead, Wuk Lamat. That's how you got kidnapped. No, wait, no. You went back. That's how you got kidnapped. I mean, the prime suspect for kidnapping is not present anymore at the moment. So, northwest. Okay, that's annoying because... Oh no, it's actually probably like right up there. I'm gonna ignore that for right now and just go and finish this quest. Because I think... I need to decide if I want to stop here or not. Well, first let me make sure to get this aether right. Because my hand is kind of tingling a lot, and it has been hurting a little bit, and I want to rest it a little bit more. I have found that it's getting better, but I keep on not resting it quite enough. Like, it feels better, and then I like, oh, it feels better, so I can use it. And then I use it, and then it, like, starts hurting again. Anyway, let's go and talk to everyone, and then talk to Aaronville. I wonder what the final feat will be. Rather more quiet than I expected. Now to see whether or not Hamun Rook's fears were well founded. Probably were. And there we finally are. Now to find the Elector. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I've no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hamun Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Alright,